What's up, Jooms? Jeff Light here. Now, as you all know, last Sunday, we finally got a full trailer for Phantom Liberty. And ever since then, a lot more info has been has been revealed and released. For instance, just today, a new patch for Cyberpunk 2077 1.63 just dropped today. And with that patch, well, it's not the big update we're all waiting for. No, it's it's a it's a patch that fixes bugs, glitches, and fixes all kinds of problems. It's a 30 gigabyte one. Yeah, and with it, when you go into the main menu, there's a special little link where you can pre-order Phantom Liberty. And when you first open the game, you get a pop-up message, and it mentions the 2.0 version of the game, which is probably 100% the next update, patch 2.0. And everyone is calling it Cyberpunk 2.0, and it really is. As I mentioned in my last video, pretty much all the game core system has been completely reworked and redone. Even character models, okay? I mean, overhaul police system, they no longer just give up when you run away, like drive far away. No, if they see you, you commit a crime, and they see you, they will chase you down. They will hunt you down. They will chase you in their cars. They will T-bone you. They'll set up roadblocks, and if you get to a high enough wanted level, trauma team comes in, and they are not going to be as easy as before. Oh no! You're going to drop into the airship, and it's basically going to be a boss fight. Yeah, so it's not going to be as easy as before. Anyway, another thing's being reworked: cyberware. Armor has been linked to cyberware and no longer just the clothing, unless the clothing wear is armor. And not only that, but you can now see the installation project for the server through V's point of view. You don't just select something that applies automatically on you. No, you see the installation progress through V's point of view. And not only that, but you can no longer apply as many somewhere as you want at one time if you have the eddies. There is now a capacity system and how much cyberware you can put on, but you can't put on too much. And as you level up, the capacity will increase. But there is now a new risk and reward feature. So if you put on too much cyberware, you get debuffs. You won't go as far as cyber psychosis, but again, risk and reward factor. And also, there's a whole bunch of other stuff I mentioned. I mean, one thing I forgot to mention, vehicle-to-vehicle combat. You can now shoot your weapons from inside and on vehicles. You can use katanas on your motorcycle. And not only can you shoot your own weapons, but there's now cars in the vehicles that you can use. Hence, it's a spy thriller expansion, so of course you get vehicles that have weapons on them that you can use against enemies. Anyway, yeah, there's a whole lot more to mention. For instance, skill trees have been reworked. Whole new skill trees. It's going to be way similar to before. No longer just stats, but abilities that you can use. And not only that, there's also going to be a whole new skill tree with Songbird opening up more of the relic skill tree. And that doesn't take perk points, it takes relic points that you collect. And another thing I should mention, courier missions from El Morames. It's not Mama Wells, she's not a fixer, no, it's from El Morames El Capitan. You know him, right? The Santo Domingo fixer. Anyway, they want to make sure we don't run on mission this time. And apparently, if you see red smoke, that means that's an airdrop. That's stuff that you can collect and that you can use. Anyway, there's still a whole lot more new stuff coming with the expansion. And yeah, the whole new Dogtown, there's this militia called Barquez, is run by this guy named Kirk. Kirk shoots down Airspace One, which has the president in it. Songbird wants you to help save the president. And in return, when helping her in all this, Songbird promises a cure. Anyway, yeah, there is a lot to unpack here. It's a this update is bringing a lot more to the game. It's basically going to be a whole new game. It's not going to be the Cyberpunk we remember, not anymore. And and like everyone's saying, it's basically Cyberpunk 2.0. Anyway, yeah, this update's bringing a lot, a real lot. And during the expansion, York was Songbird and Solomon Reed, who was played by none other than Idris Elba, the man himself, Idris Elba, who played Knuckles from Sonic 2 and Bloodsport from the new Suicide Squad. Not the other one, the new one, the recent one. Oh man. And since you're a spy now, since V is a spy, you're gonna have to be extremely careful with what you do, what you say, and who you can trust. Okay, trust is gonna be a big game here. Because like the core game, the expansion is gonna have multiple endings. And that ending might just open up a whole new ending for the base game itself. So yeah, the expansion is bringing a lot. And the update is bringing a whole lot. Like I said, all the core systems has been completely reworked. The only thing they really touch is romance. There are no new romances with the expansion, which kind of makes sense since V is going to be in a war zone. Fighting a new bay isn't really a priority right now. So, yeah. Anyway, well, V kind of agrees to help Songbird since, well, as we all know, V is dying and Songbird is promising a cure. But we have to ask ourselves, can we really trust Songbird? So, yeah, also, other people have touched on this. I recommend looking at Neon Arcade, Southern Locust, Last Known Meal, and Juicehead because they touch on this. They've been paying attention to this as much as I have. But also, in my last video, turns out I was wrong. The next update isn't coming in 90 days, but is coming before Phantom Liberty. We don't know when yet. There is no set release date for the next update. We have a release date for the expansion, but not the update. All we know is that it's coming before Phantom Liberty. We just don't know when yet. So, yeah, yeah. Ah. Anyway, I cannot wait for this update to finally drop and completely, pretty much overhaul the whole game. This is what we've been waiting for a long time. This is the Cyberpunk we've been waiting for. Anyway, police rework, cyberware rework, melee rework, vehicle to vehicle combat, uh, they also changed the difficulty curve. They changed loot. They changed they changed yeah, they changed the loot system, changed gear, you name it. They fixed it up. Anyway, that's just about it. See you soon, Choomies.